Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock Point.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Hey, someone is exposing your unborn child to HIV. Someone is possibly going to pass the virus on to your baby. This is someone you know. Someone close to your unborn child and closer to you. This person could be you.
If you are not tested for HIV, you are putting your unborn child at risk. The moment you get pregnant, go together as a couple for HIV testing and ARV treatment if positive. Attend antenatal care and plan to give birth in a health facility to guarantee that your child is born HIV negative and lives the good life. This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health with support from USAID. A good life starts with good health.
Rock Point 256.
Hello, dear listeners. You're welcome to Rock Point 256, your favorite radio drama. We'd like to take this opportunity to appreciate all those who sent in their comments on the previous episode. And we'd also like to take this chance to apologize to you all for the problems you're experiencing on our Rock Point line 0776 256 256. It is back and working. Great! Here's what happened last week in episode 333.
It turns out teacher Pamela always goes to big schools in town to get imported material for her pupils that she can't find in the outdated books at Rock Point Primary School.
Sir, as you know, we have a shortage of books, and many of the ones available are outdated.
What has that got to do with this?
Sir, the P7 pupils are behind in mathematics and the mocks are coming soon. So I have to go as soon as possible and get them what they need, Mr. Headmaster.
What they need?
Yes, sir. I always go to Matare, visit friends of mine who are teachers in the big schools and copy as much material from their books as possible. That is what I used to teach the P7 students.
Did you know that in John's absence, his wife Joanne has been cheating?
Alex, I want to leave. You're the only one remaining in the restaurant. Don't you see that time?
You still haven't told me what I want to hear, Joanne.
What do you want me to say?
That you can give me another chance. I still love you, Joanne.
Alex, I have a husband. How many times will I tell you that?
And now on Rock Point 256, episode 334.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Mommy!
Hey, Damalie, what has brought you back from school? Did you even reach there?
Yes, Mommy. They chased me.
Why?
But my uniform is too old.
Oh, sorry, my daughter. Indeed, the shirt is too old.
My husband, Deo.
What now, woman?
Your daughter's uniform is torn. She needs a new blouse.
Hey, what does that have to do with? Am I the government?
What do you mean by that?
Isn't it free education for all?
Father, the teacher said that the parents have to buy the uniforms.
Damalie, that teacher was wrong. I have never bought any uniform since you and your sister started going to school. Why now?
Because, Deo, it's me who has been buying the uniforms all along. The government has never sent uniforms to this home.
Oh, woman, don't open your mouth at me like that. Let me sleep.
It's coming to 9 o'clock. What man sleeps until the sun is out? You get up and do something and get Damalie a school uniform.
Please, I am a commander.
God help us. Why do you drink till the wee hours of the morning? And why waste all the money on alcohol when there are more pressing things to be taken care of? Now, get me some money and I run and buy the gala blouse.
Let her stay home.
Stay home? Deo! Her classmates will leave her behind. Please, give me some money.
I don't have money. You sell your cassava and buy the uniform if you're interested in helping the corrupt government. They promise these things and then when the money is set aside, they eat it.
Stop complaining about the government and take care of your family. Now you know very well that our children do well in school, especially Damalie. She even did well in the UWEZO test. Do you know that...
Please, leave me alone. Leave me alone. UWEZO? What the hell is UWEZO? Is it edible?
Down, get out of that bed.
Let me get out of this bed and come and teach you some manners.
My God, this wind today.
I know. It's not normal. Maybe it will rain very heavily today.
Maybe. We are lucky we are using an engine. If we were using paddles, we'd be in trouble right now. Eh?
I know. I think it was a good decision to buy this engine.
Absolutely. Sometimes I can't help but think you really had a good time over there, Joe.
What do you mean?
I mean, see the things you brought with you from there. Eh? In just 2 years, they bought engine, you repaired your house.
Business is good down there, by the way. But
what? Eh? Where there is good money, what can't I withstand? Eh? Life was never meant to be easy.
It's too much in gender, Steve. I mean, you live with dozens of other men in a small camp where men seem to think of nothing else but women and alcohol. You can barely sleep because of all the music and drunkenness. Every day, every night. It's unbelievable.
My God.
My dear, the women of that island, they hit on you the very time you are missing your wife.
I can see where you are going.
And worst of all, the network there is very poor. You want to call your wife, you go out in the lake to look for network. But of course you can't paddle off to the middle of the lake every time you want to talk to your wife.
So you had a few women down there.
Did I have a choice?
You had a whole farm of them, eh?
With time I got tired of gold diggers and I chose one.
You did? What was her name?
Chantal. Her name is Chantal.
Chantal? What kind of name is Chantal? Is she white?
She's Congolese.
Congolese. So this Chantal woman, she became your wife?
Something like that.
Will she be coming here to see you or?
I cannot let her come to Rock Point. I don't want to hurt Joan. She has been faithful to me and she also knows that I've been faithful. I want to leave it that way.
So, will you be traveling often to Jen?
That's what I told her. But the game with her is over.
Poor woman.
Should have seen her when I told her that I was coming back home. She cried and told me that one day she'll look for me in this whole country and find me.
What did she mean? The whole country?
I never told her where I come from.
Come in.
Good morning, Mr. Headmaster.
Good morning. How may I help you, madam?
Mr. Headmaster, sir, my name is Peace. I have a daughter here in your school called Damalie. She's in P5 and Dorothea in P2.
Yes?
Sir, Damalie was sent home because her uniform is torn.
Yes.
I'm here to beseech you to allow her back in school, sir. I don't have money for the blouse right now.
Peace. Did you say you're called Peace?
Yes, sir.
Please, take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Peace. We sent communication about this 2 weeks ago. Did you see the communication?
Sir, I just need a little more time.
Madam, I cannot allow Damalie back in school without full school uniform. We have been sending letters to parents and gave you ample time to get the uniform.
I don't have money.
You don't have money?
I don't have money, sir. But I'm doing my best. I will buy the blouse. But in the meantime, you allow Damalie in school, please.
How long do you need to get the money?
Give me a month, sir.
A month?
Yes, sir. A month.
No. A month is too long. I will give you a maximum of 2 weeks. But she can't put on that blouse again.
I know, it's too old.
The shirt is too old. She should put on a non-uniform blouse as long as it is plain and not torn.
Okay, but sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Can't the government help and give the children school uniform?
No, that is not the work of the government. Uniforms have to be bought by the parents.
And the government?
The government provides school fees and books.
But we buy books for our children all the time.
The books I am talking about are textbooks.
Oh.
What you buy for your children are exercise books, isn't it?
That's right.
Yes. The government buys textbooks like these you see on my shelf. In UPE, you as a parent have to do your work as the government does its work too.
I see. But Damalie tells me they don't have enough textbooks.
She is just a kid. We have enough textbooks to last us many years.
Oh, I see. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Here, give this chit to Damalie and send her back here immediately. It acts as her permission to be in class without school uniform.
Thank you, Mr. Headmaster.
Our dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming for this function. The commissioning ceremony for these beautiful houses we all built together for our health workers. I hope we have all enjoyed the music and the dances that have welcomed you here. Now, the next program cannot go ahead without the chief guest, but let's be patient. She's on her way.
We invited her anyway. How long shall we wait for her?
I told you so. We should never have invited her.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the rain is about to fall. So I ask the drummers and the dancers, will you please wrap up the dance and take the drums indoors? We need them dry. Let's all clap for them.
So we are going to wait here the whole day for the MP. Like we have nothing else to do.
Politicians are always late.
She wasn't even invited in the first place. The district health officer, who should have been the chief guest, came on time. If she had become the chief guest, we'd be out of this place by now. But see, even the rain is going to fall on us now because of MP Maria.
But Ofono, now even if you get angry with the MP, what can you do? You should just know your boundaries, man. Stop complaining and have fun.
My thoughts exactly.
It is serious. It wants to rain.
It won't rain. I am sure Solomon and his committee hired the skills of rainmakers.
He bless you. You mean you believe in that crap?
What crap? You don't believe that a rainmaker can stop it from raining?
Better run indoors, guys. If they hired a rainmaker, he won't be paid today because it's going to rain like in the days of Noah.
The weather is not very friendly right now, so let's all run indoors. I request people who are standing at the doors to clear them and allow people to find shelter.
Oh my God, this is a storm.
Where did such heavy rain come from? Out of the way, out of the way!
Hello? Hello? Yes. Yes, Honorable. What? What did you say? Oh no, the bridge has been washed away. Oh no, I'm so sorry, madam. Yes. Yes. Oh, you can't make it here. But the function cannot start without a guest of honor. A boat? You need men to carry you across. Okay, let me see what I can do. Guys, the bridge has been washed away and our guest of honor is stuck. Come on, let's go.
The MP is stuck at the bridge.
Ofono, what are you smiling about? Steve, you are the more mature one. Will you help me?
But how are we expected to help her cross if the bridge is washed away?
If it means joining hands and lifting her across the river, we should do so.
Yeah, I have always wanted to touch the MP's ass.
Listen, behave. People, let's go.
But Mr. Mande, that means stepping in an overflooded river.
It's an emergency. Are you in or not? I can find other people willing to help.
Mr. Mande, the MP is the cause of her own fate. She promised that she would build that bridge during her campaign. Now how many years has she shaken in Parliament without doing anything about it?
Serves her right. Let her stay the other side of the bridge. We will commission the staff quarters ourselves. After all, we are the ones who built it without our empty promises.
Blasio, you say one more word, you'll regret.
Guys, come on. Let's go and help.
And help? There is nothing for nothing. We shall go if he pays us.
Yes.
We can even set off now.
Yes, if he pays us handsomely.
How much do you want?
200,000 shillings for each of us.
200,000 shillings?
Yeah, 200.
200 is too much, you people.
We're even getting wet here for nothing. Let me get back in the house.
Fun, don't go away. Let us talk and we go. Come on, let's go, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited hour has finally come. The chief guest is in our midst, and I take the honor to invite her to come and talk to us and then commission the staff quarters. Honorable Maria Safari, you are welcome.
Welcome, MP Maria! We love you! Lovely MP Maria!
Go back to where you've been hiding. All you do is to give speeches. We shall give you another time in office.
Thank you very much for the warm welcome.
Me, I have a question. Young man, do you want to get arrested? Leave the MP to speak first.
No. Let my people talk. I am here to listen to the voices of the people as usual. Please give the microphone to the young man over there putting up his hands. Feel free and ask anything. I will answer.
Honorable Maria, we waited for your contribution towards these health center staff quarters in vain. What happened?
I was busy, but I brought my contribution today.
We were hoping that you would mobilize our people who live in the city to give money towards this cause. We feel that you have let us down.
The boy has said it. This is too much.
Yes!
Ofono, are you mad? What the hell are you doing?
Honorable, you promised you would build the staff quarters during your campaigns, but you waited and waited in vain. We contributed and asked for your contribution, but you gave us a deaf ear. We did it ourselves, only for you to appear today to spoil our celebration with your big promises again. We are tired of your lies, madam.
Tell her! Go on! Talk for everyone!
Ofono, be our speaker.
What has become of Ofono? What has he smoked today? I've never seen Ofono angry like this.
How did you feel when we were carrying you over the bridge you promised to construct? Have we become your donkeys? My back is throbbing right now.
That is enough. Put the mic down.
We should have left you on the other side of the bridge. You are selfish and everything you do for yourself. That is why when we were fundraising, you were busy. But now that we are celebrating, you're here to give a big speech.
Young man, you have gone beyond the mark. Mandy, what are you waiting for?
Arrest that stupid boy!
Give me the microphone. You're under arrest.
Why are you arresting me? What have I done?
Just shut up and come with us. Afande, we know the law. Ofono has done nothing wrong. You can't just arrest him.
But Afande, the MP allowed him to talk. He has said the truth.
Out of the way!
No, you can't arrest him.
He was allowed to talk. He spoke the truth.
We shall not allow you to take him.
Finally it has stopped raining. But I'm feeling so cold. Betty, do you think Vincent would give me his jacket?
Sandra, he's wearing it.
I know that if I ask him, he would give it to me. He's my boyfriend.
Since when?
Let me go to him. Oh no.
What?
Betty, Vincent is talking with Rebecca.
So?
Do you see how intimately they are looking at each other?
Sandra, get serious. Vincent and Rebecca are just friends.
Yeah, they used to date.
Sandra, Vincent is not even your boyfriend yet. What are you fussing about?
I love him.
And that means that he can't talk to other people?
Betty, why are you mean to me? I don't even know why I'm talking to you. Goodbye.
Good evening, our dear listeners. The news on Rock Point FM this evening is read to you by Rebecca Happy. A young man whose identity has not been ascertained yet drowned in Rock Point River this evening. The tragedy happened right at the bridge that was washed away by the heavy storm earlier today.
It's believed that the young man was riding a bicycle from Debe village and didn't know that the bridge had been washed away. His bicycle was picked by boys who took it to the police, where it is awaiting anyone who can identify it, and in so doing identified a deceased man. The dead body hasn't been recovered yet. 4 young men were arrested for inciting violence at a commissioning ceremony of the health center staff quarters today. The arrest happened after a young man called Ofono asked the MP why she never participated in the fundraising to build the houses for the health center staff members, only to come to give a speech at the end. This was seen as an insult by some leaders who sent in the police to arrest the young man, but was met with resistance from his friends who were trying to defend him, which prompted the police to arrest them too. Here is a snippet of what happened.
We should have left you on the other side of the bridge. You are selfish and everything you do for yourself. That is why when we were fundraising, you were busy. But now that we are celebrating, you're here to give a big speech.
Young man, you have gone beyond the mark. Man, what are you waiting for?
Arrest that stupid boy! Give me the microphone. You're under arrest. Why are you arresting me? What have I done, eh?
Just shut up and come with us. Afande, we know the law. Ofon has done nothing wrong. You can't just arrest him.
But Afande, the MP allowed him to talk. He has said the truth.
Out of the way.
No, you can't arrest him. He was allowed to talk. He spoke the truth.
We shall not allow you to take him.
Oh no! Someone died at the washed away bridge?
I have no words, but all I can say is that there's only one person that will be blamed for this death, the MP, Honorable Maria.
Would you blame the people of Rock Point for blaming her? She's the one that promised to build the bridge, but for 4 years into her term in Parliament, she has done no such thing.
Well, she wouldn't do anything about the bridge, even if she wanted to, because that's actually not her job. She lied to the people.
You mean an MP can't build a bridge?
With what budget? Unless he or she uses his or her own money. Building bridges is the work of the local council, not parliamentarians. These are things they say during elections to get the people excited.
All right. The question then is, how will she deal with it when people start to blame her for this?
Well, we'll be glued to our radios waiting for what happens. But I must commend Ofono for his bravery.
But Ofono insulted the MP in front of the people.
No, he asked a simple question.
Simple question? He went on and on. And by the way, when you ask your leader, why do you keep lying to us? That is an insult.
But consider the context. The people came together and chose a guest of honor to come to the ceremony, only to see someone they didn't invite. Someone who lied to them in the past. Ofono was not happy.
And look where he is now. Does it mean that when you're angry, you insult people in authority?
He's a youth. He doesn't know how to handle this kind of situation. The most important thing is that he has a right to demand accountability from his leaders and to participate in politics. And that's what he did.
Unbelievable. You think I don't know that? Listen, Ofono or any other youth in this country has a right to participate in politics and to demand accountability from elected leaders. And not just play pool and drink alcohol and watch football on TV. But you have to know how to approach these things. You have to know the system and go through the right channels.
What is the system? What channels?
Write the MP a letter and drop it off at the constituency office. Every MP has an office in their constituency.
See, that is where you go wrong. Only very few MPs have these offices. Of course, they get the money from our taxpayers' money to run these offices, but they just eat the money. For instance, MP Maria's office has never been open since the campaigns. She never comes home to consult the people, and many MPs are like that. So again, what was Ofono expected to do in order not to look like he was not insulting the MP?
He could have... Maybe could have been less confrontational.
I strongly believe that Ofono had no choice. When you push a dog into a corner, however docile it is, don't be surprised when you end up in hospital nursing wounds from its teeth.
I'm beginning to agree with you, by the way. But we have to close. We have a message from Aikobua Martin, another Facebook friend of Rock Point. He says, "Oh, wonderful. I'm sure our youths are going to change since Rock Point has come back to West Nile."
Thank you, Aikobua, for that comment. Truthfully, Rock Point is now in every village and town across the country. It runs on 22 radio stations in all the regions of Uganda.
That's true. So wherever you are, be sure you can catch Rock Point. Ask around for a radio station that airs Rock Point. You'll be sure to get it. That aside, looks like our listeners are liking our new education story.
Why?
The way things are going, we may have to run a message on UPE every episode. We have a message here from Muhangi Alex from Rukungiri, who says, "How I wish that all teachers were like Teacher Pamela. She loves her pupils so much and does her best to make sure they get the best from school."
Well, Alex, thank you for getting in touch. Don't touch that dial. We shall keep giving you the best. We have to end here for today, but tune in next week at the same time to listen to Rock Point.
Perfect. Listeners, if you need counseling or information concerning youth participation in politics, parents' involvement in education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence or other health issues, please call the National Health Hotline on telephone number 0800 600 200 or visit a health facility near you.
Feel free to send us letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256. You could also drop your letter at this radio station.
You can also join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfug.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of Rock Point 256.
Rock Point 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, and made possible with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
You, hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock Point.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body.